Today we're going to speak about sunscreens. We all know that excessive sun exposure is harmful. It causes premature aging. This has made us realize that we should protect our skin from the sun. The skin is the biggest organ of our body, and our face almost always is exposed to the sun. That being said, I want to show you what happens when we expose ourselves to the sunlight, specifically to the ultraviolet light. There are two types of UV light that we need to be aware of. First, the UVB light is a light for which the well-known SPF for the sun protection factor was developed. UVB light is the light that causes redness and sunburn. Several years ago, dermatologists realized that in fact UVA light was even more dangerous. UVA sunlight does not cause sunburn, but unlike UVB rays, it penetrates deep into the dermis and may cause skin cancer, aging, and melanoma tumors. Clearly, it is enormously important that we avoid excessive sun exposure. In my office, I am asked frequently which is the ideal sunscreen that I recommend. The sunscreen works when applied correctly. I would like to emphasize it has to be applied generously. We should take into account several characteristics of the sunscreen. First, it has to be with an SPF of 30 or more. 2, it has to be water resistant. 3, it needs to be broad spectrum, which means it will protect you against UVB and UVA. 4, for oily and mixed skins, I recommend sunscreens in gel. For dry skin or light colored skin, I recommend sunscreens in cream. For very sensitive skin or with a tendency to do dermatitis, acne or rosacea, I recommend a gel or a fluid cream which will have less chemicals, which I think are the responsible of the dermatitis and the other reactions. Apply the sunscreens, as I have emphasized, generously before you go outside or immediately after the shower. It takes approximately 15 to 20 minutes for the skin to absorb the sunscreen and by thus to protect her. If you wait until you're in the sun to apply your sunscreen, the skin will not be protected and you will get burned. You should apply your sunscreen in all the exposed areas of your body, rubbing it uniformly. For hard to reach areas like the back, I recommend you to use spray sunscreens. Ideally, we should apply our sunscreen every 2 hours in order to be protected, or immediately after you get out of the water or when you're sweating a lot. Your skin will always be exposed through ultraviolet lights when you go outdoors. It does not matter if it's sunny, rainy, or it's winter.